Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Happy New Year 2020 to everybody. I cannot believe that we are in January now. This is baby month. We started the new year. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's celebration, and that you are full of energy now, that you slept enough. And yeah, today I want to give you another pregnancy update. I want to talk about my 9th month of pregnancy. I'm 38 weeks today with my second child. This is my 5th pregnancy. If you don't know my story, check out my channel, what we have been through the past few years, so that there is no confusion. When I'm talking about my 36th week of pregnancy, I'm talking about being 35 weeks plus 1 day leading up to 36 weeks. About my symptoms, so there's no confusion. Let's jump right into the update. During my 36th week of pregnancy, I had lots of Braxton Hicks contraction, lots of pressure down into my pelvis, so basically the symptoms continued from the previous week. I was really out of breath still, baby is really high. One day, like in the middle of the week, I was sitting in the kitchen, I had another Braxton Hicks contraction, but suddenly it turned into a different kind of contraction that was pushing the baby down into my pelvis, and there was this really sharp pain down in my cervix, and I was just like, holy moly, what was that? That actually continued throughout the day for about 3 days, and I was like, oh, so baby's moving down, baby's moving lower, which is great because then I can breathe again, which was the case for about a day. And then baby moved up again, so I was out of breath after that again. I noticed that my body is slowly preparing for birth, and after those 3 days, it continued with normal, painless Braxton Hicks contraction that just tighten your belly really hard and then loosen up again. I did have trouble sleeping still. It took me hours to fall asleep or stay asleep, of course, because of the urination all the time. It feels like every 30 minutes I need to go to pee because baby's head is really low, but the body is still really high up. So yeah, and then the last 2 days of the week, I noticed my hormones are changing as well. My breasts are really engorged, and I noticed that they're preparing for nursing very soon. And at night I was sweating like crazy. I had all these hot flashes. I was like, pulled away my blanket. I was like, it's so hot. And my husband was like, no, it's so cold in here, I'm freezing. I was like, no, it's so hot in here. So yeah, those 2 nights I was sweating a lot, which I did not have as much towards the end with my girl, I think. I don't really actually remember. I just do remember that postpartum I was sweating just like that every night, so that's kind of what it reminded me of. So yeah, getting closer. So here's my 36 weeks pregnancy bump. During my 37th week, those symptoms continued. Lots of pressure, lots of down into my pelvis, lots of Braxton Hicks contraction. During that week, we drove 6 hours up to Berlin to visit family and friends over the Christmas holidays. First, we were not sure if we should do it so close to the due date, but I just knew that everything was going to be fine and that the baby will probably not come much earlier than my daughter. So I was like, oh, let's just pack everything up. We took everything with us just in case the baby would arrive earlier. So we drove up there and had such a wonderful time with friends and family, and it actually took our mind off of our construction side. The bathroom is almost done. We just didn't quite make it for Christmas. There's a few things missing. We still need the toilet and 2 sinks, and my laundry room. They had delivery problems before Christmas, so they couldn't finish that one. But we are hoping that they still can get it done before the baby comes, because they are just like little things. But we can use the bathtub and the shower already, so that's good. I will give you an update on that in my next video, of course. It took our mind off the construction side, off of having the baby very soon. It's just like relaxing, spending time with family, and time went by so fast and it was crazy. I was only able to eat like little tiny bits for Christmas dinner and stuff, which was kind of weird because the baby is so high up. I was really out of breath most of the time, so I felt like I was running marathons all the time, but that's normal as well. And towards the end of the pregnancy, I noticed that sometimes my belly would be, I don't know how to describe it. It was not painful, but it would be so much pressure, like pushing out, like someone is trying to inflate another balloon in there, so to stretch my belly. That's what it felt like. So I knew baby is growing again, and there was lots of pressure there. And my skin was really elastic still, which was kind of weird because I noticed that then my stretch marks that I had from my daughter started itching like crazy again, and nothing really helped. No oil or lotion or aloe vera, nothing helped for the itching anymore. And then I noticed that my stretch marks ripped even more. I can show you that as well. It's really red and inflamed, so they got a little bit bigger. And yeah, that pressure was kind of uncomfortable, but nothing really painful. So, and then I noticed that I was sleeping really awfully. It was taking me hours to fall asleep or even stay asleep. So here's my 37-week baby bump. During my 38th week of pregnancy, so this past week, we drove back home, another 6-hour road trip back home, and there I noticed that my belly grew a lot, because since my tailbone is moving so much and I didn't want that pain back, I was trying not to sit back in the car, so I was sitting up a lot, and the huge belly was pressing on some kind of nerves and stuff, so my legs would fall asleep all the time, and that was kind of hard, especially having to pee all the time and needing to stop with the car. That was kind of, yeah, not comfortable, but we made it through. It was fine. We came here safely, and now it's basically preparing all the little last things for baby, enjoying every single moment with our daughter as an only child. Those will be the last few days or weeks. We don't know that she will be our only child and our little only miracle. And we're just trying to soak in all those little moments with her and dancing with her and just enjoying that quality time before we are a family of 4, which is crazy to think about. I don't know. So this week my symptoms of course continued, all of them. I am sometimes really exhausted in the morning because I can't sleep at night, but I also have those nesting urges where I'm just like, I need to clean, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then the next day I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything. I just want to lay in bed and not do much. And the past 2 days I actually noticed that I had really sharp pain that felt, in the beginning it felt like around ligament pain on my right side, but then it kind of turned into lightning crotch, so it's kind of a combination of both, which is really uncomfortable. It's like someone is stabbing you down there with a knife. I was hoping that baby would move lower again, because baby is really low, but I still have trouble breathing and I'm still out of breath all the time. So we'll see when the baby actually really drops. No signs yet. So yeah, here's my 38-week pregnancy bump of today. So yeah, we are enjoying those last few moments. This is my 9th month of pregnancy. If I'm still pregnant next week, I will do another pregnancy update next week, which I probably will, because I am assuming that it will get really close to my due date. Again, I hope you had a wonderful start into your year, into the new month, and into that week. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend now, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.